Okay, good morning, everybody. Finally, no trial, so now I can make the videos earlier. Yesterday, no, excuse me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Um, Yesterday, the testimony finished about 3 o'clock, and then I still had to finish work. And then so once I got out of work, I started doing the videos. I didn't end up finishing and uploading everything till like 8. So I was like, yes, thank you. The trial's over. Well, at least her testimony, I mean. And then this morning, today, like this Rocky Pennington woman, she's just there like, like, come on. Like, I'm trying to, keep my cool because after all these days and weeks of Amber Heard, and then we see fake crying with no tears again. I don't know. So today we have a lot. So let's just jump right in. Now, I was watching the stream and I was trying to take notes about anything that was relevant. But once I got to this part, this photo right here, once I got here and she said, that's a bruised eye, like that's abuse right there. I gave it up. I was like, no. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. I'm not going to be putting this down. I'm not going to be taking a bunch of notes. And then, look, this is something that you noticed. Now, I want you to look at, let's see. Look, here's one. This is you remember this photo. Pay attention to the glass. Pay attention to that white glass right there. Infinity something, whatever. The white glass right there. Okay? You can see it. And there it is again. I mean, I don't know. I think I might have to censor that out because it's a whole bunch of weed. That's a lot of weed, man. That's a lot of weed. So then look, the glass is there again. And you notice how, like, let's go back to the one with the cocaine. It's like placed perfectly. And then now let's go back to the one with the weed. It's like placed perfectly. Are these staged photos? Are they? Like, so then there's one more. And then there's the cup again. And it's just like placed perfectly. These are staged fucking photos, man, aren't they? She staged all these photos, and that's why it's supposed to be like that, because that's his cup or some bullshit. Whatever. So then we're going to move on to the next one. Now look at this. Now, apparently, and this is what I remember how I said a couple of weeks ago, that people will go out of their way to prove that she's full of shit. And look what I found here. Somebody did this. What they did is if you can see the four circles on the top and the 4 circles on the bottom, they went and they analyzed her writing, like her handwriting. And that's what happens, man. Look, they're the same. The exact same. The top is the mirror in Australia where remember the black writing that Johnny Depp did with his finger and paint? Okay, the bottom is those love notes or the apology notes or whatever the fuck they were, because they were scary. It made her seem like a fucking vampire. Okay, so now you're looking at that. So this is what I mean by when you lie and you try to deceive people, they're going to go out of their way to prove that you're full of shit. So if you see that right there, I don't know who can't possibly say that Amber Heard didn't write those things in red. See, and I really don't even have to go do any digging. All of this stuff is out there because everybody is putting stuff out there. Why? Because they know she's fucking lying. So they're going out of their way to prove she's full of shit. You see. So next, look at this one. This is the picture of Rihanna. Chris Brown did this with his bare hands. And then they show all the photos of Amber Heard. And then it says, apparently this is done with heavy rings. And then you can see the photo of the boxer. A boxer that takes hits with gloves. See? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Everything is bullshit. So I wanted to go into, we got a few tweets here, and I do have some videos. I got some hilarious videos. I have an article that you have to see, so stick around. I want to get into this tweet, but this tweet, you can read it right there. It is a bit political, but we are not going political. Fuck politics. I'm so done with politics. I don't ever want to hear about it again. But I'm just going to read it, but we're going to stay out of the politics, okay? From whoever, Robert O'Neill. It's almost like the Amber Heard trial is distracting you from the money that is being stolen from you. I guess they're talking about taxes, and laundered in Ukraine. I'm not going to talk about Ukraine. I'm not going to talk about taxes. Now, what I want to talk about with this is let's give this person, let's give them a bone. Like, let's humor them and say that they're right. What is the problem with being entertained by something? This is an entertaining trial, just like the OJ trial was in the 90s. God damn, that made me sound really old. Just like the OJ trial was in the 90s. It's a very entertaining thing. Like, it has someone that we love. We love Johnny Depp. It has a drama. It has a villain, Amber Heard, obviously. So let's just say, to humor these people, and this isn't the only person that says this. There's been a lot of people in my comments and they're like, oh, you guys are being distracted. You're just distracted. Look, first of all, I've been in politics, bro. I've been in politics for years. All right, years. And I still tend to dabble. I have my Twitter account and I do whatever, but I don't live in politics like these people do. I used to. And you know what it does? It eats you alive. It's a soul-sucking enterprise. Politics is a soul-sucking enterprise, and it takes all your will to live. And that's why I gave it up. But what's the problem with having something that's a distraction? What's the problem with that? Like Will Smith and Jada. Let's say that they get divorced and they go on trial. You don't think that trial is going to be huge? What are they going to say? Oh, it's another distraction. It's just to distract you from your taxes. Dude, everybody knows. We all know the gas prices are high. We all know about all this inflation bullshit. We know about all this stuff. We hear it every day because you people talk about politics every day. We know. We don't care. We want something to entertain us. Why is that so bad? I want to be entertained. And you can't watch movies nowadays because that shit isn't entertaining. So let's move on to the next tweet. And then this is from Stevie Ray. The most worrying thing about this case is that if there was no audios, no photos, and no evidence, I'd have believed Amber Heard. I'm conditioned to believe women over men. It's been a big learning curve for me, and I've welcomed it. Now, this has a lot to do with a lot of the women that comment and they follow me, and a lot of these women that they've actually, like I've said before, I was surprised that this happened. They've actually come around to something like this, and I never thought it was. And I have no problem sitting here and saying that. I remember when this case started, like not this year, but a long time ago, back in 2016, I was like I've said before, I saw I saw the headline about Johnny Depp being a wife beater, and I was like, yeah, right, whatever. And that was in 2016, that was in 2016. Like, I was like, whatever, man, I don't believe that shit. And then 2018 happened, and now here we are. But you want to know who else was like this? My own mother. My own mother was like this. I remember when this trial started, a couple of, 6 weeks now? God damn, it's been 6 weeks. Oh my God. My own mother was like that. When I started talking about the trial and that I was going to make a series, she's like, oh yeah, that Johnny Depp, like, oh, can you believe what he did to Amber Heard? And I was like, really? Really? So then I showed her the video that I have on my TikTok that got 12.4 million views. I showed her the video that I put together of all the audios, and instantly she changed her mind. She's like, she said that? She did all that? And I'm like, yeah, it's right here. You can see it. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe that a woman would do that. Because like it says right here, hold on. I'm conditioned to believe women over men. See? So it's not like it's only the women that are in the comments. It's not like it's only the women like this or my mom. Like, this is the way that our society today is. And that's the reason that a lot of these feminists are so angry, because nobody is believing her. And normally, like I've said before, and I'm going to say this very slowly for you feminists that keep on disagreeing. In a normal domestic violence case, a normal one, where the guy is actually the abuser and the woman is actually the victim, in a normal domestic violence case, I wouldn't be here. All the women that support Johnny Depp wouldn't be here. It has nothing to do with, oh, it's because they're Johnny Depp fans. They love his movies. I've said it before. If we had proved Johnny Depp beat the shit out of her, then all men would be like, fuck that guy. Put him in a cell. We don't fucking give a shit about him. But there's so much evidence backing him up and showing that she was the abuser. It's obvious now, and we don't even have to try. We really, really don't even have to try. So we just hit 10 minutes. I'm not going to make these long ass videos because that's what screwed me over yesterday. I don't know. For some reason, I'm having a hard time uploading. I don't know if anybody has any tips on that. Something. I don't know. I was about to call my friggin' internet service provider and be like, what the fuck? Why is my upload speed so slow? Like, it takes a long time. If these videos are really long, like if I have them close to 20 minutes or plus 20 minutes, it takes forever for them to upload. And I don't know why. Like, I'm not one of those tech people, you know. I've played football. I'm a jock. Like, I'm like that. I mean, you know, I'm smart, but I don't know that tech stuff. So if anybody has any tips on how to help upload faster, you know, besides calling your ISP provider and friggin' telling them off, that's what I wanted to do. So thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me on this one. We got a lot more to go. Just click on the next video. It's not really a part 2, but hey, we're going and we're making it happen today. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. We will see you in a bit.